Hi and welcome to this 20-minute Vinyasa flow to open up our hearts. Let's already start here in a seated position, so you can sit on your knees or cross-legged. It is just important that your spine is straight. So you can close down your eyes, roll your shoulders back, down and away from your ears, and start breathing in and out through your nose. And with every inhale, your belly is gonna grow. And with the exhale, your belly is gonna get more flat again. So make sure you breathe into your belly instead of your chest. And find some stillness within the present moment. Maybe set an intention for this flow, something you want to release, or just something you're grateful for. And when you did so, start rolling your shoulders back 3 times, like 3 little circles. Then come back to center and repeat 3 circles to the front. And with your next inhale, we're gonna place the left ear closer to the left shoulder. Maybe you can also straighten the right leg up onto the right side. And we're gonna roll our head forward to change the side. So right ear closer to the right shoulder. Maybe stretch your left hand to the side. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder again. Inhale forward, and with your exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Come back to center, and with your next inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Make yourself long. And exhale, we're gonna open up into cactus shape. Open up your arms, inhale, straighten again. And exhale, cactus 90 degrees. Inhale one more time, straighten, make yourself long. And exhale, come to cactus shape. Release your hands onto the floor, left hand on the mat, right hand above your head. We're gonna have a side stretch here. Inhale, come forward and change the sides. We're gonna repeat one more time. Come forward and come to the other side again, left hand on the mat. Inhale here, exhale, come forward like a little round. And right hand is on the mat. And from here, we're gonna come into a tabletop position. But we first wanna warm up our wrists. So from here, you can shift forward and back with your weight and make sure you're gonna feel your wrists warming up. Start maybe doing also some circles above your wrists, but make sure you do it equal on both sides, unless you have one side, one hand, which maybe needs a little bit of more attention right now, then feel free to focus on that a little bit more. And then we're gonna bring our fingertips closer to our knees. So we're gonna just turn around our hands and also do like a little walk here. So rising the hand up and bringing it down again. And maybe shift your glutes closer to your feet. And from here we come back into normal tabletop for cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, look up. With your exhale, round your spine, look down. Inhale, arch for cow and look up. Exhale, round your spine for cat. Look down and inhale one more time. Arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your spine, press into your hands. Look down and release. Come into normal tabletop. From here, come into a plank. Make sure your glutes are neither too much up nor too much closer to the ground. So they're really like kind of in the middle. Press your fingertips into the mat. Rotate your elbows inwards. And take a big breath in and out. We're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1, Chaturanga. And release on the ground to then come into swings pose. So your elbows are in front of you. Make sure your chest is pulling forward. Your shoulders go away from your ears. Try to bring your elbows closer to the sides of your body, to your chest, not like me. It should be rather, hopefully, 90 degrees if you can. And then we're gonna look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, look to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, look to the left. From here, we're gonna straighten our arms and bring our hands closer towards our hip, as close as you can without feeling too much tension or pain. Whenever you feel pain, please release. We're gonna release together, come back into a plank and downward dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Maybe walk your dog. Maybe turn your head from side to side. And then shorten your stand, shorten your downward dog to then bring your right hand onto the left foot or leg and bring your head in between your arms. Inhale for center and exhale, bring the left hand onto the right foot or right leg, wherever you can grab. Maybe it's your chin, maybe it's more down. Come back to center. Come back into downward dog, shift forward into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Take a big inhale here and exhale, push yourself back and up, downward facing dog. From here, roll forward again, but not into plank. We bring our knees back onto the floor. We come into puppy pose. So try to have your hip closer, maybe in a line with your knees. And try to bring your chest down to the mat. Maybe your chin is already touching the mat. And breathe in and out. Breathe into this intense stretch. And whenever you feel too much tension or pain, please come out a little bit. And from here, slowly bring your hip and your belly onto the floor. So we meet in swings pose again. Take an inhale here. With your exhale, you're going to release your belly fully onto the ground. Bring your hands closer to your chest. Push yourself up into plank. And come back and up into downward facing dog. With your next inhale, left leg comes between your hands, right knee down for low lunge. So bring your hands either onto your knee or your hip, and if you would like to join me for a back bend and chest opening, bring your arms up, then bend back with control, engage your glutes, and grab opposite elbow and really focus on also bringing your chest forward, bringing your elbows and shoulders more back, and feel the chest opening, feel the stretch in your legs, in your hip region, and feel your back bend. This is much harder than it looks, so really focus on your breath. And from here, slowly come out of this position. Bring your hands onto the mat. The left foot is outside. We're gonna rise the right knee. Maybe do some little movements for your hip. Some little circles. And we bring the left leg back next to the right for plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. With the next inhale, right leg comes in between your hands, left knee down. We repeat on the other side, so hands either onto your knee, your hip, or bring them upward for a little back bend. And also here, grab your opposite elbow to really focus on this chest opening as well. Bring your chest forward, engage your glutes, legs are strong, core is still activated. We're not just falling into this pose. Inhale here, exhale, come back to the ground with your hands. Release the left leg away from the ground. Do some little movements for your right hip. Bring your right foot back next to the left for plank. We're gonna stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot more apart, like mat wide apart, and slowly release your hip onto the ground. So we actually gonna end up in an upward facing dog. You can release your legs onto the ground, so no need to only have your weight in your hands and feet. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, release, and push yourself back and up into Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. For your next inhale, shift forward again, release your knees onto the ground. From here we come into a seated position onto your knees. And you're gonna bring your hands together behind your back. Interlace your hands. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring your head forward and your arms will just join you. Maybe your forehead is touching the ground or the middle of your head. And focus on bringing the hands more backward as much as you can. You will feel it a lot in your shoulders. And breathe in and out through your belly. For your next inhale, slowly come back up. Roll your shoulders back again one more time and come to a sitting position on your glutes. We're gonna extend the left leg forward and straighten it. The right leg can just be bended next to it. Our hip is parallel still, so right hip and left hip are in one line. We bring our hands behind our neck and we're gonna go forward with a straight spine and backwards quite a lot to open our chest. So inhale forward, exhale back bend, open your chest. Inhale forward, exhale go back, inhale forward and exhale. Release your hands onto the floor, onto the ground. Bend with a straight spine as much as you can. You don't have to grab your foot. Maybe you grab your chin or you go closer to your knee. And try to remain a straight hip so they're parallel. And from here, we're gonna bring the right hand onto the floor and we come into a half warrior two. So our left leg is straightened to the side, the right knee is bended. Inhale, come to the middle. And exhale, left hand onto the left leg and right hand above the head. Inhale here. With your exhale, come back into a seated position. We're going to change the sides. So we extend the right leg, the left leg is just bended. Hands behind your neck. Inhale, we shift forward. Exhale, go back a bit. Inhale forward, straight spine. Exhale, go back. Inhale forwards. Exhale, bend back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back again. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale one more time forward. We're gonna release hands onto the ground. Maybe walk forward with your hands a bit. Try to bend forward with a straight spine from your hip. You can micro bend your knee, of course. And from here, come back up, half warrior two on the other side. Right leg is straight, the left leg is bent. Left hand onto the floor, right hand above the head. Inhale, rise up. And with your exhale, we're gonna bring the right hand onto the right leg. Left arm goes over, above the head. And from here, we find our way into tabletop. Come into a plank for one more time. Inhale here, exhale, slowly release on the floor. Our last asana, a shoulder stretch. So bring your right arm to the side, bend your left leg, roll over so that your left foot will go to the ground or closer to the ground on the side of your right arm. If you don't feel anything in your shoulder, you can also bring your right arm into a 90 degrees bend instead of just straightening your arm. You might even feel this movement in your knee a bit. If it's too much and too intense, please bring your leg more into the air. You don't necessarily need to touch the ground with your foot. It's just about feeling your shoulder rather than your knee or anything else. Come back to center and change the side. So left arm is on the side. We bend the right leg and try to bring the right foot closer to the ground. And breathe in and out through your belly. Don't forget your breath. Always come back to your breath in your yoga practice. Inhale, come back to center. With your exhale, we're gonna roll onto our backs for Shavasana. Obviously, the most important asana, also when people, or even me, sometimes I like to skip it. Gonna be real. So just release everything onto the ground, close your eyes, you can let go of any thought. There's nothing you need to do right now. Just be present with yourself. I recommend staying 3 more minutes in Shavasana at least. This video is gonna end soon. Thank you so much for joining this practice, and thank yourself for taking time for yourself and your body. See you next time. Namaste.